Tom, are you okay?
I lost her.
Her?
She was going to be this epic, trilogy-worthy character. I was going to be the hottest writer in Hollywood. But I can't get past Act 1!
You need some writers group therapy. Hello and welcome to Writers Group Therapy.
I'm Tom.
And I'm Roshni. We're writers helping writers. Are you ready for your session? The doctors are in. I don't know why. I love back to school season and fall, even though I have not been in school forever. I think I just like the new beginnings thing, and it just gets you jazzed up, right? Aren't you so jazzed up for this fall?
I don't know. Beginning of school sends, I have flashbacks that remind me of horrible things.
I mean,
I get those dreams where you have to go to class and take a test, but you don't know what subject it is and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
oh, see, I love it because, like, I've been really lax this summer. So, true confession time, I've been so lax about working on my scripts. So, the fall is just like energizing me to, like, okay, I'm going to get back into writing and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. So, I think that's why I'm all excited.
My
But
summer was super busy with film festivals and, all those things we were doing for the movies. So I didn't have a lot of time to just kind of kick back, and it just seems like a big continuation for me.
you had a good summer, though. You really had a good summer.
Oh, it's
Busy.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all
Went to
those.
Comic-Con,
Mhm.
went to Indianapolis for Gen Con. The movies did great. We met a lot of cool people. I did get a trip home to Cleveland to visit my family, and they were all excited for everything I'm doing out here. So it's nice to see them and get, kind of feel recharged from that. Actually, that was just a few weeks ago.
Yeah. How was being on the panels? You showed me the pictures from Gen Con and those looked really fun.
Well, the panel at Gen Con was a nice panel. There were about 7 or 8 of us on there, a bunch of filmmakers whose films are screening at the film festival.
What was the topic?
The topic was how to shoot your film without getting shot.
Ha.
It was mainly all our horror stories from on set and production and post production, and we really shared a lot of cool things. On the downside, it was at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so most of the people were still at the gaming stuff at Gen Con. It's a big gaming conference, so there wasn't a huge crowd in the audience. So it was mainly just the 7 or 8 of us just chatting about filmmaking, but it was
That's
still really
fun.
fun. Yeah, and the screening
Cool.
went really well. We had a lot of people at the screening.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. So that was before the screening, so you were able to, like, tell people the.
Yeah, we had the panel in the afternoon, and then the screening was in the evening.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you were there in Comic Con when we did the panel for Synesthesia, the horror
Yeah.
film.
Yeah. I'm
You
so
missed the
bummed I
one.
missed Reclamations, but
Yeah,
had to
that
work,
was really
so
good. Those were
yeah.
fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah, I think those are actually both up online on YouTube, so if people wanna watch the after discussion of the film, that's where you can find
yeah.
them.
We'll put the links in the show notes.
Yeah. And then we've got Burbank International Film Festival coming up.
Yeah, there's networking events for the filmmakers as well as the screenings and red carpets, and there's parties after the screenings. It's going to be a huge, huge, awesome event. We'll put the link to the festival in the show notes as well if anyone wants to come out. We're screening on a great time slot. It's like a 6 o'clock on a Saturday evening, which a lot of people will be coming out for that, so that'll be great.
And it's in a big theater. It's in at AMC, right?
AMC, an actual big, regular old movie theater, so
Yeah.
pretty exciting. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I got to go to a screening room a few weeks ago for the Golden State Film Festival,
Oh, okay.
and it's a really nice room, and the sound had Dolby Atmos sound and beautiful projection. I don't think I've heard or seen Reclamation look that good anywhere yet so far. It was really amazing. So I'm sure the AMC one's going to be great as
Oh,
well.
I know, it'll be nice to be, like, in a real theater with, like, all the real sound and equipment, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, even like Comic-Con's in a ballroom, so it's not a real movie theater.
It's still fun, though. It's still exciting. You're like, "Oh my gosh, there's the Comic-Con wallpaper, and I'm taking a picture by it,"
Yeah.
and yeah, and, Burbank International Film Festival, I volunteered for them before, and they put on a terrific event. So, that'll be really fun to attend.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You had a busy summer?
Kind of. I guess the biggest news is I got engaged. Woo!
Woo-hoo!
And it's so funny because I'm approaching wedding planning like I'm approaching producing a film. And I actually was like, "Oh my gosh, it would be so smart to send out call sheets for the reception because it tells you everything. It tells you when people should show up and, like, if there's a hospital nearby and, like, all that stuff." But I know I will not send out call sheets for reception invitations, but that would be so hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Are you hiring PAs?
I should, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, runners in case, we need more food or something. But yeah, so that
Yeah, it is like a production. You have to hire a caterer.
yeah.
I guess is the priest the director in this case? I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean, seriously, in a weird way, I'm like a call sheet would be so effective for a wedding because it tells you when everyone's going to arrive. It tells you all the emergency numbers. Like it's a brilliant little tool for that. But so any wedding planners out there, you heard it here first. Use a call sheet for your clients. But yeah, so that's kind of been taking up a lot of my brain cells lately. I meant to use all of August to finish one of my scripts, and then it didn't happen, unfortunately. So,
Bum, bum,
yeah, just
bum.
like other life stuff got in the way. So, right now, what I'm doing is I picked up a part-time gig doing some grant writing, which I haven't done in a while, so it's nice to be able to flex that muscle again. And that's been actually really interesting. I've been doing some research on grants for this lady who's doing like a mental health series. And while I wouldn't be writing anything in that vein, I'm finding a lot of grants that I could potentially apply to in the future as well. So that's been a nice resource. And then I've got the diversity showcase with the National Hispanic Media Coalition coming up in the fall. So we just got our schedule. In fact, we have a table read coming up, and I'll get to hear my sketch being done by the actors and sit in on that process. And then uh, in October, we'll be doing more stuff related to the showcase. So I'm excited to see how it all comes out.
Cool. Congratulations on that.
Thank
That's a big
you.
deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then we have this fall. We just started up our writers group again for the fall. We
Oh,
took a little break
yeah.
during the summer,
Yeah.
so we're back. I'm trying to write some stuff, so I'll have new material to present to our group. Yeah, because I've been like you. I've been so busy with all the things like the film festivals and stuff. I haven't written stuff really much this summer, so I am trying. I have a goal by the end of the year to finish the like 2 to 3 scripts that I started that I never finished. So to get like my first drafts done on those and do some rewrites on one I just finished the first draft on. I'm getting back into it. I'm focusing. I should have more time going into the fall as well.
Yeah. I mean, and I don't know about you, but how do you work around not feeling, because they say writers should write every day. And I feel like if you're able to do that, you are amazing because life just gets in the way. I mean, how do you work around that and still get stuff done and not feel guilty if you don't write every day?
Yeah, no, I totally understand that. I feel guilty too. I can't remember where I was. I was at one of the panels or something, and we talked about that, and I felt guilty because I hadn't been writing every day. But then again, I'm working on these productions we've already finished every day as far as marketing them and getting them in the film festivals and all that kind of stuff. I spend I don't know an hour a day at least just doing social media and those kinds of things, just keeping everyone informed about all the screenings we have and stuff, which is kind of a good problem to have. But at the same time, I always in the back of my mind when I'm at work or at my other day job or I'm walking back and forth to work, I'm always thinking about these stories and the scenes and what should I rewrite. But then when I get home, I'm just tired and I'm like, and I have other things I have to do. Unfortunately, yeah, you really have to work at it, and that's my goal again for the fall is to get stuff done. I have using the end of the year as a deadline is a really good idea. And plus, here in Hollywood, things tend to slow down towards the end of the year, so usually you have a little, like I said, a little more time going into the fall and the holidays.
Yeah. And that's why I'm so grateful that our writers group started back up. I think we took about a month hiatus, which was supposed to be the month I was going to finish my script. But the nice thing about restarting and everyone's so excited and gung ho to, get their projects going again, it kind of fires me up too. Like, okay, good. I'm going to
Yeah.
start writing and get things done and I'm motivated again. So it's good to have that accountability again.
Yep. Back to school.
Oh man, let's go school supply shopping. That's like the best part of it.
I
That's what
need
I
a new
love.
lunchbox. Yeah.
That's what I love about it. So, how about for all of you, what's your favorite part of back to school time in the fall? Let us know at WG Therapy online. You can also find us at writersgrouptherapy.com. And if you like what you hear, subscribe and share it with your friends. Give us a 5-star rating on iTunes because you love us and we love you. And we'll see you next week.